We're walking, we're talking, we're walking, we're talking, we're walking and talking and walking and talking and walking and talking.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Hey everybody, I'm Brian.
I'm Aaron.
And welcome guys to Walkin Talkin. And today we're talking about
Coffee.
Yes!
And we're here in front of Cafecito Organico. And we're getting our own coffees because, you know, you got to have something to drink while you're walking for an hour.
For an hour. We're going for a long walk. And I think we can just cross right here, right?
Let's do it.
Let's go for it. Hey guys, so it's going to be a great day today. Hopefully we do not get hit.
Yeah.
But we're
tons of traffic right as we're walking.
Watch out for the traffic, but we're walking up to talk about coffee today. I'm going to pull up my map. I was kind of, I didn't know we were going so fast. I was kind of not ready for that. I was like, hey, we're going.
We're going.
I love coffee though. I guess let's go back to the roots of coffee, right? Like
Sure.
When it began. Aaron, you've been doing a lot of research on the coffee.
I have, and you know, it's kind of like actually depressing to realize how little I know about it. because I thought I knew coffee pretty well. I love coffee. I drink it every day.
Yeah.
But
every day.
It's something that as I was reading about it, I'm like, okay, there's a whole like different story here that I wasn't really aware of, which is the beans actually originated in one place. Like I thought they were, you know, a global thing, and they do need to be grown in like tropical places, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But they're not beans. You just told me that.
They're not beans.
I didn't even know that part. I'm like doing all this research and I still don't know they're not beans.
It's a fruit. It's the craziest thing. It's a fruit, like a coffee fruit. It grows on a tree. And, you know, and the biggest thing was like back in like, as, you know, we would say the dark ages, I guess, we're still not sure about the date about this, guys, because I was reading online one date, Aaron was reading online for another date.
Yeah, I got 1400 was when it was started, but I don't know, maybe
was it 800, I think I found online?
That's pretty far.
It's a big difference. And apparently there was some guy who was, he was a goat herder, and his goats.
The fruit started in Ethiopia, right? That's where it came from.
Yeah. Ethiopia.
Okay, that's what I didn't get out. That was the detail that I wanted to share. But yeah, go ahead.
But I
so
guess
the goat herder
was like, why are my goats being all weird? And they were eating apparently the coffee fruit, and they were all jittery and excited and going all crazy. And he's like, I want to feel like that too. And so he started eating it. Right. And then all of a sudden he started sharing it, and it's like, bam, it became this big sensation. That's just the beginning of it. That's a fruit though. That's when they're eating it back then.
Well, and that was in Yemen, right?
Yemen.
It was brought to Yemen, where it was started to be brewed as a beverage.
Yeah.
And then from there it went to Europe, and France and Italy kind of created their own ways of steaming it. France first, Italy perfected it, made the espresso machines that we all know now. And then France also kind of like sent it around the world. Plantations growing the fruit bean.
The fruit bean, but it's not a bean.
That's a fruit. Anyway, that's a pretty new one for me. I'm still adjusting to the fact that it's not a bean. Okay, even though coffee bean and tea leaf is a pretty popular.
They're a little shady, that name right there. I don't know if I believe that name anymore. Do I trust their coffee anymore? Do you trust their coffee anymore, Aaron?
I totally trust their coffee.
Hey, they're lying to you about what it is right now off the bat.
I guess so. It's not.
Now, this is Coffee Bean. We appreciate you guys for all your coffee and your organic needs. Thank you.
Anyway, where are we right now? We're walking through.
Like, we're going to be through like Silver Lake area. Los Feliz, Silver Lake kind of area. I'll be bouncing across a bunch of different coffee locations, different coffee shops, from like big chains like the Coffee Bean and Leaf to like these little mom and pop places too, right?
Right.
We're going to see a lot of this Silver Lake kind of Los Feliz area, which is like the kind of hipster area. So I'm rocking the stash, guys.
You look like you belong, which is good, and that's important. You know, blend in.
Blend in.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Yeah, get amongst our surroundings.
So the origins of it are pretty crazy, right? Like, I mean, it took a long time to get to what we are drinking now out of plastic.
Right here. Before it was like, I guess they used to munch on it all the time. And then they actually started brewing it, like you were saying. There's some big dates back, like, what was it, like So 1809, was that date you told me? Where they first started like really making like espresso and
Yeah.
and starting to change the game of coffee, because before it was just like
Well, that was when the percolator was invented.
percolate. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They're percolating it. That makes sense. Yeah. And then when they started percolating it, that became a social event even more, right? We're sitting down, we're having coffee, we're hanging out.
Well, that's the thing that back in Yemen, right, in the 1400s, the Sufi mystics or something kind of like created this culture of enjoying it and being in community, and it I think it's like carried throughout the years through many different places, many different countries and cultures as something that is meant to be enjoyed in community and enjoyed. We just came from Cafecito Organico, and
Yeah.
that is a type of way to prepare it that they do in Cuba, and it's like they give you a cup of it as a welcoming kind of a thing. So there's just like
love that.
all this like culture surrounding coffee that's about social
Interactions
Interactions
social
and
gatherings, all
conversation
yeah.
and it like an intellectual endeavor in a way too. So
I love
pretty
that.
interesting.
What was your first intellectual endeavor when it comes to coffee, Aaron?
Ooh. Well, that would have been college when I basically first started
sidewalk
drinking
bump.
coffee. Yeah, this is rough, some rough roads here. I started drinking coffee from a machine,
Yeah.
but I had an Americano, which is even worse, because I wanted a full cup, and I just felt like I needed to stay awake while I was studying, and that's kind of like that's how it was originally used,
Yeah.
which is pretty interesting because I definitely didn't think I needed it before that. But to stay alert, the monks would drink it to stay alert for hours while they were praying. So it was interesting to read that because I'm like, oh, that's kind of similar to what I did in college.
Well, I think we all do that. We all gravitate it towards college because we need something to keep us alert, keep us awake, and we gotta go this way and keep us going.
yeah.
And I was the same thing though too. Like for college,
follow
that's,
you.
that's when I first started using it myself too, because my grandparents, my parents, everybody drank coffee in my life. Everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hate this growing up. I don't want it. And then I went to college, and the same as you, because I had a friend who was a barista, and he worked at a local coffee shop. Nowadays, it's called Bigby. Back then, it was called Beaners. So definitely changed for a reason, guys. But
gotta change.
Got to change. I'm like, what is? Remember, I went to Michigan State first. I'm like, really? But he was like, I'm gonna make you fall in love with coffee. I'm like, not gonna happen. I'm gonna make you fall in love. And he slowly gave me like the sugary drinks all the way to regular coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
And then I fell in love with it, and I got hooked, and now I'm addicted to it. So thank you, Al. Appreciate you.
Yeah, well, it's definitely something that, it's like you say, hey, let's get coffee, or
Yeah.
let's get together over a cup of coffee. It's always kind of like a way to neutralize sort of the situation, whatever you're doing, like, hey, a reason to get together, a reason to be in community.
A great first date too for a lot of people
There you
too.
go, yeah.
Yeah, it's like easy to take a cup of coffee, and then if you don't want
Cheaper than a meal.
cheaper than a meal, and it's a good hello, and then you know what, you can find out very fast if you're excited to be around that person or not.
Right, exactly.
One cup of coffee. Is it crazy it became that kind of like dating, I guess, experience? Does that surprise you? Have you ever gone on a lot of coffee dates before?
I mean, I'm married now, so my wife and I drink coffee at home.
Love
but
that.
I think, it's something that is just kind of a low commitment. You can just get together, meet, and
It's simple.
but it also like do the intellectual part of dating, I guess, where you're getting to know each other instead of spending time together so much. I don't know. Like, there's a little bit of both, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
sit down. I mean, we didn't. We just kind of started walking.
We just started walking. I
But
was
that's
not
what this
ready
show's
for it.
about, you know.
I was like, oh, we're going. Okay, we're going.
We stop at the crosswalks, and that's about it.
Yeah, which again, we're walking and talking with coffee. It's a whole new revolution for the show. But again, a lot of people do that. We're not in cars, we're on the street, hitting the pavement.
Yep.
But I gotta tell you,
Can't afford the classic cars, of course.
one
but,
day. No, we don't need the classic cars. Come on, Aaron, we don't need
We
them.
got classic cactus. We got,
We're gonna get a classic cactus. I guess dodging classic things. Going
Yeah.
through Los Feliz area.
Beautiful though.
But what I meant to say about the dating though thing is I think that like it really did change a lot of people's way of interacting and finding each other and like kind of also just falling in love a lot of times, you know?
Yeah.
You can tell a lot by a person if they like a cup of coffee or not. I'm just saying.
That's a
You
good
can tell
point.
a lot. You can tell a lot.
Well, you know, I used to think like, oh, everybody loves coffee. You know, this is like the great
not true.
equalizer or whatever.
It
And then I
feels like
found
they
out
should.
that there are people who don't, and I still respect those people. So I just want to say right now, Jared White, my friend, who doesn't drink coffee at all, like, you changed my mind about this because, you know, dude, you're awesome. But anyway,
Yeah.
there's
Jared.
definitely a lot of like people who don't drink coffee because the caffeine is clearly making us pretty
Oh yeah,
crazy.
people are
right
also
now.
caffeine sensitive too. That's a big deal as well.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle it. Some people also just like will do energy drinks or
Right.
those little 5-hour drinks as opposed to actually going for a cup of coffee,
Yeah,
which is a lot of sugar in that stuff too. I don't know if people do that.
there is.
I've never been a big energy drink person. Have you?
No, it's too much sugar. And that's one of the reasons why I like coffee is I can have something that's bitter but not too sweet.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like traditions that use milk, right, to sweeten the coffee,
Yep.
keep it from being too bitter, too hard to handle or whatever. Like I was reading about Vietnamese coffee uses like
yeah.
condensed milk and I'm obviously like espresso you can mark it with a macchiato. That's what that term comes from. But like they're all just different extremes of how much milk you have, right? Like a cappuccino's half and half milk, half
I can't handle the milk.
espresso. Well, this is a steep hill.
I was thinking the same exact thing, and I'm like, oh boy, here
let
we
me walk
go.
backwards.
But it also, you're talking about, you know, milk products, dairy products. It really did revolutionize that game too, coffee as well.
Yeah.
Because of course, it used to be just milk. All of a sudden, it's coconut milk, oat milk, almond coconut milk.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot about that. That was,
You know?
fairly recent. Like
Fairly recently.
all
It's
the
like
different milks.
all the different dairy substitutes. Soy milk, of course, non-lactose milk.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, like that's a big market too.
Yeah.
I don't know how
it
they
is.
actually like
Well, Oatly,
concoct
right?
that.
Oatly was like
Oatly.
impossible to get. It was like you had bootleg Oatly.
Guys, we got that Oatly right now. Hook that Oatly up, guys. Come on. Yeah, Oatly it's a big game changer right there.
So when would I think you did mention already? What like? Tell me more about when you first got into coffee.
Yeah, so I was like freshman year of college. Met my friend Al for the very first time. Lived across the hallway, and he was just like so obsessed with it that he was like, you have to try it, man. And so I go to the local coffee shop where he worked, and he just kept giving me like, I started off with like white chocolate mochas.
Right.
You know, and it tastes really sweet, really nice. Then he slowly put more espresso in it, less chocolate, less of all that, until I was like, this is really good. He's like, yeah, now you're just drinking Americanos he went to. Of course, that's easier, it's watered down, and eventually straight coffee.
Right.
I was like, thank you for getting me addicted to coffee. Appreciate you.
It can be addicting. I feel like that's
Can be.
one of the downsides maybe is having too much, which I've been guilty of having like, 5-6 cups a day and doing way too much because it kind of amps you up and maybe makes you a little bit less patient than you'd like to be.
Oh, let's go now. You know, it's also like you get the jitters sometimes. You ever have the jitters
yeah,
from
I
coffee?
think I have the jitters right now. I apologize for the shaky camera because I did have a couple cups before we
Oh, man.
started this episode.
I already had like, you know the way the new things go, I already had a bunch of these like gummy caffeine things today.
Yeah.
Like 50 milligrams per
Oh,
gummy.
geez.
I popped like 4 of those this morning. Then I got a cup of coffee. We went live and I had like a whole big cup of coffee. And I got another cup of coffee right here.
Dude.
And actually I was drinking a cup of coffee from the show, finishing that as we were driving to this location.
Oh my gosh.
I drink a
You
lot of
are
caffeine.
very caffeinated.
Yeah. Then I do the Nero gum, guys. Again, how's it changed? Nero gum now is around there, which is again a natural form of caffeine from green coffee extract. And so you don't really have the dependency from that, but you still get that hard knocking kind of like caffeine feel. And that's how it's changing even more these days, because now it's not just going to be in a liquid form, it's also in a gum form. It's also in strips. I see those little kind patches that are caffeinated.
Yeah.
It's wild where it's evolved to.
Well, I do think that my favorite way to consume caffeine is still coffee.
Yeah,
Because it's something to enjoy. The flavor's good. And actually, we should talk about how it kind of evolved and became more Americanized, if you will. It's funny because there's actually a German woman who invented the coffee filter.
Yeah, you were saying that to me earlier.
What was it, like 1908, I think. Melita, what's her last name? Oh gosh.
Pop that down below, guys.
Anyway, yeah. Melita is the name of the company though, and if you've ever seen those like iconic red and green filter boxes, the Melita brand is still going strong. I didn't even, like, I'm doing the research and I realized, oh, that's the filter that I have in my house right now. But it's amazing because that was developed so long ago, and it's what gave us the ability to have like diners and coffee shops and enjoy coffee the way we kind of like traditionally in America have consumed it in way too high a quantity.
And like, you know, it's percolate as much as you can, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Percolate it. And then...
Well, that was to replace a percolator, right? Because then you had...
Oh, it's true, yeah.
You had the ability to do a pour over, and I think you get a lot more flavor out of it. I guess it collects the oils and like things that keep it from being too bitter.
I love those too. I love doing a pour over.
Yeah.
I don't do them enough. It's like something to go all the time, rushing like the K cups and all that too. Get used to just like popping in a machine, hitting the button, running around, and running out the door.
Right.
But it is nice when you're sitting down and just having a cup of coffee with someone to have the taste actually factor, you know?
Yeah.
Keep that taste factor. You have like a cold brew thing at home, or do you have like a French press or anything like that?
I've got a ton of different things. I've got like a DeLonghi espresso pod machine, and then I've got a Keurig, and I've got the cone to do pour overs. I really don't do them enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bean grinder or a fruit grinder, I guess.
It's a fruit grinder. It's not a bean. Isn't it crazy that it's not even like that brown color at all when they actually pull the fruit? They're
green,
roast it.
yeah.
When they roast it, then it turns brown. They're green. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And people don't know that all the time. I think that's why that green coffee extract is so good, because it's probably like before they actually roast it. I think that's what it is. They don't roast it. They just harness the caffeine from it that way. And so then it doesn't have all the acidicness, because by the time by roasting it, you get the acidicness.
Interesting. Yeah, I was reading up of like what are the best beans, and there's all these other names like, oh, what was it? I'll have to check my notes when I'm not holding a camera. But and a coffee.
And a coffee.
No, I can't remember. They were like a bunch of other places, different islands and stuff that I'm like, I'm not familiar with this. But I know pretty sure the only American beans are Kona, right? From Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaiian.
Because it's the only place that we can actually grow them.
Yeah, they're so good though. The Kona is so great.
Yeah, Kona's really good.
And that's why we gotta import a lot of that in Colombia, of course. Yeah. Still a massive hub too. Which again, I get it. They have the tropical environment for it too. That's the problem. We don't really have that as well in the States.
Yep.
But I love it. And then you have like the gourmet coffee, which I always laugh at, because like, how expensive can coffee actually be, right?
Right.
And then you get the stuff that of course is going through an animal that, that costs like tremendous amount. And this is a real thing. It's like, I remember like my buddy went to
animal filter.
Animal filter, that's what it is.
Oh my gosh.
It's like this civet creature. My buddy Brandon, shout out to Brandon, he went to, I think it was Brazil, and he was like, dude, they love coffee here. I got you this really expensive coffee. You gotta try it out. It's from Chivets. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know what I'm talking about, right? When the animals actually like take the coffee in and they digest it. So they give them the fruits, the coffee fruit. They eat the coffee fruit. They digest it, they poop it out, and then they take it, clean it up, and then they actually
when does it get cleaned?
Well, after they get it out, they clean it, they roast it,
Good.
And then after they roast it, they sell it, and it's like a delicacy across the world. It's like they'll charge like $50 a cup of coffee or something like that, something crazy. And it's like just to get like a bunch of it, it's insane. It's like hundreds of dollars. And he bought me a whole pack of it, and it's still sitting in my cabinet because I just can't. I'm like, some animal ate this and digested it, and now I'm gonna drink it. I'm just not about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit extreme.
Would you drink that?
I don't know. I mean,
If I
do
brew
the
you up a
animals
cup,
like it? Are the animals cool with
they
this
apparently
process?
are cool with it. Yeah, they apparently enjoy it. I don't know, and they say it has a distinct taste, and it's definitely.
Yeah, it would have a distinct taste, I'd imagine, because of the, you
A
know.
chocolatey taste? I mean, like, what do you say about it? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? I just don't know.
I don't think it's chocolate.
I don't think it's chocolate. I just don't think it's chocolate at all. We're gonna walk past this location right here, which is the La Colombe Coffee Workshop.
Cologne?
La Colombe Coffee Workshop.
Oh, cool.
We're about to walk past there
Like
right
a
now.
barista college?
Yeah.
Barista university?
Oh wait, I should have taken a left. Uh-oh.
Where?
Uh-oh.
Where are we
We
going?
can still go this way, but we might have to turn around.
Okay, let's try.
All right, let's turn around. Let's turn around. Brian messed up. Brian messed up. It's not the first time, guys. Won't be the last.
It's all good. I can switch hands.
Okay, does that help? All right,
Yeah.
cool. We're gotta go this way. Gotta go down the street, actually. I want to make sure we get these locations.
Well, I just saw the Hollywood sign and Griffith Observatory in the background down that street there.
Oh, nice.
But, oh yeah, La Colombe is the colorful one right there.
Yeah, right there. I see, guys. I want to purposely turn around so you guys could actually see it. That's why, right? There you go. La
Cool.
Colombe Coffee.
Very cool.
Coffee roasters.
Great. Somebody's
that.
got to roast it.
Someone got to roast that coffee.
I wonder if the comedians like going there. Oh, and then on the corner here, we've got Intelligentsia, which is one of my favorites, right at Sunset Junction.
Oh man, yeah. What a great
Across the street.
location. It looks so cool over here too. It's like I like the old style. Of course, all the buildings down here too. They haven't been adapted too much, look too modern. You know.
Yeah.
It's really cool. The Sunset Junction, guys. Here we are, Silver Lake. See?
It's for real.
We're gonna go through a lot of areas here that are kind of like that. I don't know, I guess they're the trendy kind of areas of Los Angeles too.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it.
there's a lot of trendy places now. I feel like this was an early kind of like cool spot that nobody knew about, and then it kind of blew up and all the hipsters left and they started planting
have
their
all
own
the
little communities.
hipsters gone?
But man, this is a great view. I didn't realize you could see so much of Hollywood from here.
Yeah. Well, it's
great.
funny when you set it out and you start walking it though. Again, you don't get down to the ground level like this a lot of times.
Yeah.
You just driving by places really fast. Like, let's go now as fast as we can.
Right.
As opposed to this, it's like, it's funny because I actually love this map you made this time because it has every location. Like I go to it, it tells me it's there. Then it tells you how much time to the next location.
Yeah, that's good.
It's really kind of great. Unlike Brian's maps.
Right. Well, no, your maps are fine. They just take us through,
You know, interesting, fun
hit
locations.
cities and places that are a little bit off the map. A little.
I think, it's definitely makes it more of a conversation we're not used to, but coffee, yes.
Back to coffee.
But yeah, so again, delicacy, having an animal digest the coffee, and I guess the fruit, which I guess makes sense. Who would be the first person to try that?
Somebody very brave.
Right.
You know? Probably the same person who ate an egg for the first time.
Right? And the first person that saw those goats again that were like freaking out by drinking or by eating the coffee fruit, I was like,
Right.
you know what? I want to feel that same way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right, make that happen. But even Los Angeles too. Like I know, like when Italian immigrants came here for the very first time, they were bringing the espresso into Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
And revolutionizing, of course, like the espresso game here, opening up coffee shops and branching it out, and it really opened up a whole new world to Los Angeles.
Well, now LA is kind of known for having these bougie shops, and I mean, what did we pass 3 or 4 of them already just on this walk? But yeah, this is a beautiful little stretch.
Look at this.
Here, I can walk backwards here.
I like this. This is cool. I do not think I've actually walked down here before. Backdrops and drapery too.
Yeah, there's a place right, I think it's right there. The good restaurant right there, El Cid. Is that where it is? Or no, it's over here. We're about to pass it.
Oh yeah,
Really cool little venue and
flamenco.
and restaurant, but tiki bar
Oh,
right over here.
tiki
We're
bars.
about to pass, but
And it's funny you find coffee even at tiki bars. You find coffee, like of course cafes. You find coffee everywhere pretty much now.
espresso
right?
martini. You got
Oh man,
all kinds of
I
like
love
mixes
espresso
of
martinis.
finding ways to incorporate coffee into what you're doing.
Yeah.
But
It's so great. I could drink coffee all day. I can drink coffee and go to bed at night. Can you do that?
yeah, I can, which is kind of crazy, I guess.
I know.
A lot of people can't do that, but
People look at me like I'm crazy when I say that sometimes. Like, what? Like, I'll drink a cup, like a nightcap. You know, it's like
Yeah.
when you go to a restaurant, you go to a fancy restaurant, like, I'll take a nightcap before you leave, or I'll get an Irish coffee to go, you know, or
Right.
not to go, but I mean, like, I mean, nowadays people probably do that, but I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, to end the whole meal,
right.
not to go. Guys,
Yeah, well,
not-
that's part of the culture, right? Like have an espresso after your meal, and it's sort of like a dessert. If you do a cafe,
Yeah.
un cafe,
cafe.
whatever.
Wait, let me ask you. You said this earlier. What's wrong with an Americano, though? You said Americanos aren't that great.
Well, it's not that it's not that great. It's that it's watered down, and that instead of enjoying the espresso and the flavor of the espresso, because like, okay, so you already have that baked into some of the Italian like way to prepare this stuff.
Yeah.
With lungo being more water and a little bit weaker, and then you have ristretto, which is more coffee and less water. But to do like a full cup of coffee, a full cup of water, hot water, to just water down the espresso is like defeating the point of the flavor of the coffee, which is why, personally, I think the innovation to make a paper coffee filter is actually one of the best things that ever happened to coffee in general. If you've got a mass adoption of the beverage, it's not just something that you require sitting down and drinking from porcelain, but you can take it to go.
porcelain.
If you have a drip process where you can pour over the and really get the flavor of the beans out in a way that's a little bit more beverage, which, you know, that's the problem, is like Americans just want more, you know.
Yeah.
Like one little shot of it is just not enough.
It's not enough. Like, give me a bunch
So-
and water it down if you have to, so I can drink it down. I'm a triple guy. Give me three shots of espresso. I'm all about that. I think that's probably why I like the Americanos. Like, I don't want the milk, I don't want the dairy, I want the coffee, but I want to just, you know, it's a lot. 3 shots is a lot to drink down straight.
It is a lot.
So, like,
yeah.
give me a little bit of hot water in there and call it a day.
Well, and the milk can be really hard on a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's part of maybe, like, if you can't enjoy milk in your cappuccino or your there are a few other like levels of milk mixture that I am forgetting now, like
Goat milk.
macchiato mint marked. It's like just a little bit of milk. That's probably the one I would go with. And then cappuccino's half and half, and there's one more before you add chocolate.
You right?
But that's another way to
Oh,
do
man.
it, right?
I got chocolate in here. You got mocha right here too.
Well, and that doesn't mean chocolate. Where does mocha come from? You were reading about this too, right?
Yeah, it actually is the name of a city, right?
Yeah.
Mocha is the name of a
port city in Yemen.
Yeah, where they actually were developing coffee and selling coffee to become a big coffee capital, which makes more sense. Even though I always thought mocha. It's like, yeah, give me a mocha, putting chocolate in here, right? That's what I always thought it
I know,
was.
that's what I thought
It's
too.
like a white mocha. I'm like, well, it's got to be, you know, white chocolate. But it's funny that there was actually like a city behind that before it actually became about like an actual like substance we're putting into the coffee. Gotta go like this way.
But I was reading that Yemeni coffee is becoming more popular, like as a thing, as a type of branding, I suppose, which is good.
Where you going? I'm like, is there a
We don't
walk-
know enough about. Obviously, I didn't know enough about it. I didn't know any of this stuff until I started reading about it.
Well,
But
it looks like we have to go this way too. Which it says we have a walk thing, but people are honking, so that's
Let's go.
weird. Here we go. We're making it happen.
let's go, Brian. I'm following
We're
you.
going. We're making it happen, guys.
I don't
We're
know
walking.
what's going on, man. I'm blind.
Flying blind. We're going up around this
Too
way.
much coffee and I go blind.
Dude, I drank so much coffee today. Are you?
Yeah, clearly I did too. I'm trying not to shake this thing. I got a little
It's
warning.
a hot day in here, LA. You know, we can still drink coffee on a hot day, though, too,
Iced
right?
coffee, yeah.
I go for a nice coffee on a hot day.
Which
doesn't
was
hold me back.
invented in Algeria, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hitting that. I mean,
So,
who was? I mean, honestly,
very-
to be like, let's throw some ice in this bad boy and call it a day. You know, Like,
For
why would
sure.
you not?
Well, and I feel like you can reuse an old brew if it still tastes good, but you don't want to heat it again.
Yeah. Oh, do you do that?
Sure.
Do you
Yeah,
reuse
if they're
coffee?
good beans.
Oh man, my uncle, what he'll do every day if he doesn't finish his pot of coffee, he throws it in a saucer pan, like on his stove. Then he heats it up in the pan in the morning and then he drinks it.
Wow.
I'm like,
That's
I don't know.
special.
But it's like Folgers, and I'm like, do we really need to keep Folgers that way? Like Folgers is
Oh,
good and all.
Folgers is pretty rough as it is,
You know
right?
what I mean? I'm like, I would just be like, I think I can just go. You can just
They
go.
just did a rebrand though. They're like, look, we're not that bad.
Like,
And I mean, hey, all right. It's worthy of trying.
to each their own, you know. It's
But
really-
like, reputation's hard to get away from.
See, maybe you call me like a coffee snob that way. I'm like, if I brew a pot of coffee, which I just do the K-cups these days, if I ever brew a cup of coffee, I don't finish it, I'm probably gonna dump it out.
Right.
I'm probably not gonna keep it.
Yeah.
I know it's like, I feel like I probably should, but I'm like, no. I don't know, I just can't do it. I
Right.
want that fresh brew feeling, you know? And I'm always about that though too. I use it for school, I use it for work. Overall, I think that coffee has been changing people's lives since its first conception. Like, think about, we've come a long way since those cowboys were sitting around that campfire, having that cup of coffee or starting their days with that.
Well, I think that was a percolator style, right? Like,
Yeah. Come
With a
long way.
little metal tube, and it would like boil up over and go through a little metal filter.
It's a crazy concept, isn't it? How can we cross this way? I guess we go up this way?
I'm following you. You
Oh,
tell me.
there's a little walk thing right here. I'm like, where is the walk thing at? I have no
There we
idea.
go. There we go.
That's cool, Vista.
Well, that's part of the challenge of walking in LA. Is it's like cars first, people second. But I think you just
Watch
got to
your
find the
butt.
crosswalks.
You got to find the crosswalk and hope that no one's going to run you over.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. Because someone might try. Someone
Yeah.
might
Well,
try.
at least it'll be on camera. We'll get a good video. And
We got ourselves protected. Woo! Oh man. Let me ask you this though too. Did you ever do any kind of like, I don't know, coffee kind of like big events in your life? Did you guys do anything where it was like, we go to this coffee, people have like, we go to this coffee shop every week, we sit down, we talk with like friends or anything like that?
not really, but I do have like my go-to spots probably.
What are your favorite spots here in LA? You have any favorite spots? You see that one back here you like to go to?
Yeah, there's a Pete's nearby, I think, that
Like
I go
Pete's.
to read sometimes. And I like Blue Bottle.
Blue
They
Bottle's
take a little while, but they make a really good pour over. So
Aroma Cafe is great too. If you go
Aroma,
on there.
yes, Aroma Cafe. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's probably the spot where I know it's a kind of a neutral place, and we got good food. And only
Very
thing that
busy.
goes better with coffee than more coffee is good food.
Good food. I do love Aroma. I'm not gonna lie, I still will go for that Starbucks.
Yeah.
I'll still do it. Even though it's like there are so many
convenient.
great. Yeah, it's convenient, it's easy. They're kind of like the man in a lot of ways, but they still have good health benefits for their people too.
Yeah, well, and they've started to unionize, which is nice.
It's big.
I think that's a important part of making sure everybody's working with a smile on their face. 'Cause they've got their life taken care of.
You ever drink red eyes?
Only when I fly on a red eye. But no, not really. I think I used to do a black eye, which was like 4 shots. Or
Oh
something
yeah, that's
stupid.
a lot. That's a lot.
But
If
that
you-
was back when I was studying and had to stay alert and stay awake. And now I would much rather go to bed.
And for you people out there, so you put coffee and espresso together.
Yeah.
So
There's a term for coffee. What is it? It's not espresso, but it's like a cup of coffee. I don't remember now. Shoot. I should have looked this one up.
it's good. Hey, we're walking. We're having a good time. Anything like, I gotta say, like, I think coffee kind of did change my life in college, but
Yeah.
like overall, now I just can't. It's not that I can't have it, but I just want it all the time now.
Right.
And I don't really get the headaches or anything like that normally. I've had them before, but don't really get that anymore. I just drink it. It doesn't even feel like it feels like it's just a thing I do now, as opposed to actually like getting the caffeine drive from it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, oh, this is nice. You
Yeah,
know?
I think it's good to have it as part of your routine, but then when you're drinking too much of it, like you definitely get addicted, and it can be can create a caffeine headache situation. Are we crossing or going this way?
We gotta go this way.
We gotta go this way to cross though.
It looks like that, right?
Let's go.
I don't like that. I like when they do that. I'm like, yeah, go this way, to go that way, to go this way.
Yeah, well, you know, zigzag.
We're zigging it up. Look at this. There's a Vons right here.
Yeah, they got a Starbucks in there. So
right.
I think we've already passed like 100 coffee shops in just this short walk,
Hitting that button.
which is kind of crazy, but
It's funny. I was like, is this the Vons we were at earlier? But it's definitely not.
no. We're at
That was
Albertsons.
That was
Yeah,
Albertsons. There's also another thing. So many grocery stores too that also sell coffee. But what's
Right.
your favorite place to get a cup of coffee? Is it gonna be because there's some people that just swear by like gas station coffee.
Oh, I mean, if I have to on the road, yeah, I would definitely get anywhere I can get it.
I don't like a gas station coffee. I don't.
No, you're that much of a snob?
I'm
You just
kind of
can't
a
do
coffee
it?
snob a little bit.
Yeah.
I hate to be like that, but I just.
No, it's you know, it's got to taste good if you're going to drink it. I mean, there are some on set. There's some times that the coffee is just not there, and I think it like you will drink a cup for the caffeine, but it's got to taste good. It really
Yeah.
does. So
There is a coffee in Michigan where I'm from. We have Traverse City Cherry Coffee. I do like that.
Okay.
And I will drink that. And there's like a gas station called Wesco that carries that. So
okay.
you guys are in Michigan, go to Wesco.
I think-
Traverse City Cherry.
Shouting out Aroma was probably I'm glad you brought it up.
I
because
love
that's-
Aroma. It's
That's
so
one
good.
of my favorite places.
But I also just love the smell of coffee too. Are you like a coffee scent person? Like we get
Oh, yeah.
candles that
Oh, yeah.
smell like coffee?
Oh no, I don't do that.
But people
Just
do that too?
The fresh ground beans is what I like, or fruit, ground fruit.
Ground fruit's great. Well, how about like coffee flavored ice cream? There's also that's also a big rave.
That is my favorite ice cream.
That's your favorite ice cream?
Absolutely my favorite ice cream.
Man, I mean,
Yeah,
I
if
know-
they've got coffee ice cream, I don't even look at anything else.
that's pretty cool.
That's the flavor.
I do love a coffee ice cream. I just haven't had it in a long time. That's your favorite. Putting that out there.
That is my
out to the
favorite.
world. Favorite.
Oh,
ever.
100%. Yeah.
There's also coffee flavored like everything. It feels like these days. Coffee flavored yogurt too. I'll do that. Actually, I had some coffee flavored yogurt this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I know, like
Is it
wheat.
good?
It's so good. So
Okay.
good.
Okay.
They put little chunks of chocolate in it sometimes too.
Okay.
With the coffee.
I do
Again.
like chocolate as well.
We have to walk in step over here.
No,
You're here for so
we're
long?
waiting for a light. Obviously, that's part of this.
Do you think that coffee will ever go away? Like, is there something else that will ever take the spot of coffee? Because we talked about all the supplements.
Nothing's going to take the place of it because it's social. It's about like the community and the opportunity to sit down at a cafe and like take the time to talk with somebody, study, whatever it is. We're obviously on the go for this video, but which is, I guess, counterintuitive, right?
Yeah,
but
no, we're on the go. It's good.
you know, that's why we got it in plastic, and
Can we make it straight through here? That's my question.
yeah, we can make it. 14 seconds. Just gotta
All right.
walk fast.
Okay, so flavors? Okay, what's your favorite flavor in a coffee?
I just like the beans as it is.
just
Like
black.
sometimes they'll have like the earthy versus like the fruity
Yeah.
kind of notes, they say. I just like something that I can like taste a lot of because it's been either poured over or if it's espresso, it's like maybe somewhere in the mid-range so I can actually taste the flavor of the beans.
Like, you know, it's like the fall time right now, even though we're sweating and it's hot.
Oh, you're gonna talk about
But there's like pumpkin spice
Pumpkin
lattes.
spice.
It's a big deal. Come on, and that's Starbucks again, but also it's a big deal. So you're not a pumpkin spice latte guy?
I like pumpkin, but it's like I'm burned out on it. I think I'm burned out on the pumpkin spice. Just too much.
It's everywhere.
I want to taste the coffee, not the milk, I
Okay.
suppose. So
So not a peppermint kind of person for the winter time.
I will
either?
say I do like peppermint. I do
Okay.
like peppermint. I do like cinnamon. I do like certain spices. But I think that the pumpkin spice is just like, it's been overdone. Like they overplayed that hand, and I don't know if I can kind of like go back to that as a regular thing because it's been over advertised. I don't know, like, but there's a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the frappuccinos and
I
all
love frappuccinos, yeah.
all the like over whipped, over creamed coffees, but I definitely prefer just like the beans, flavor of the bean fruit, and
The bean fruit.
Yeah.
That'd be a good name for this episode, bean fruit.
Bean fruit, yeah. Bean fruit, question mark.
Bean fruit?
But
Because that's a big thing. I gotta tell you, Starbucks really did change the game when they made the pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
And they also have like gingerbread lattes too for like the seasonal time too. I was a big gingerbread latte fan myself too.
yeah.
Then they changed the formula. I'm like, so you're not good. You're going for the.
They're just too sweet.
Yeah.
It's just way too sweet.
A lot of sugar.
Like I said, I like a macchiato because it's got a little bit of milk.
Caramel macchiato. You do
See,
those?
even caramel, it's just too much sugar.
Or caramel for you people out there too who say caramel. I don't know.
Part of the reason I really got into drinking coffee is because it's like super low calorie and you don't have to worry about, having too much in your, too much sugar in your beverage, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's what beer is for. I don't know.
Well, if you had your choice, that's a good transition right there. If you had a choice, because I've said this before, if you had to choose beer or coffee, what
beer.
wins?
Beer wins. All right.
Always the
But
rest
this is
of
the
your life?
coffee episode, so we got to really focus on coffee.
this is where we're going to be different, because if I had a choice, I would always choose coffee over beer.
Well, it's a more productive beverage. I'll give you that.
But trust me, there's a big part of me that's like, ooh, alcohol, coffee. They're both kind of like give you a different kind of feeling too. One's a stimulant, one's a depression, of course, depressor. But I gotta say, a lot of people will be like, I'm gonna go with the booze or I'm gonna go with the coffee. It's very divisive, I think, between people.
It is. It is.
We all have our vices too, but
Yeah.
and this is a good vice if you ask me. A lot worse vices in the world. That's all I'm saying. A lot worse
For
vices.
sure. And higher calorie vices. So
Oh man, we'll talk about beer eventually someday, maybe.
for walking and talking, I think coffee is a great.
It's great.
It's a great option.
It's great optics. It's great, just like overall, like the world we live in. Like we're walking around having a cup of coffee and just talking about the day, which
Yeah.
is a beautiful day here in Los Angeles.
It is perfect
for
weather.
October.
Perfect.
Whew, or early November.
Feels like the summer still.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Sometimes I'm sweating. Everyone's like, heat wave coming through this week. Get your coffee on.
Well, that's why we both went with the iced coffee, and why I mentioned I had to look it up. I was like, who invented iced coffee? Because that's a genius way to continue enjoying it throughout the day. Supposedly, a cappuccino was designed to be like an after lunch, not like a morning thing.
Yeah.
I could be getting that wrong, but like when you have it, you have some espresso after a meal. I think
good.
I think iced coffee is like a way to have more of it, right? So thank you, Albania, because I
Thank
think
you
that
so
was
much.
a huge invention for making it more accessible, right? Like throughout the, can you walk backwards? Throughout the day, it's like if you can actually enjoy 2-3 cups, you want to have one cold, one
Yeah.
hot in the morning, right? Wake
Yeah.
you up, like get you going. But then have
One
it
cold
cold
in the
later on
afternoon.
when it's a hot day.
Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh.
I didn't even warn you. I saw it coming. I was like, oh, let's see what happens. This is going to be a great video.
Oh, coffee everywhere.
Jeez.
Trust me, I've spilled
Don't
coffee
spill,
on
whatever
myself
you do.
so many
Don't
times.
spill.
I cannot wear white shirts.
Oh, I know. Me neither. That's the problem. That's like the worst part about coffee is it stains.
Yep. I gotta tell you, the worst part about me at coffee too is I take it everywhere. And I'm that guy that will not get like a tumbler. I still carry a cup of coffee, like the actual cup with me everywhere I go. So like if you see in my car, you'll see there's actual coffee cups that like line up in my car sometimes.
Oh, wow.
And people yell at me, like, in relationships, like, Brian, what are you doing? Why do you have coffee cups all over your car? You're spilling coffee all over your car. I'm like, I don't have time for tumblers.
Well, yeah, you got to recycle, Brian. What are you doing?
I know, right?
Send it to the place where you pretend it's being recycled.
Well, I'm still using like, my porcelain mugs,
Yeah.
But also merchandise too became a big deal with coffee because
yeah.
too, coffee cups are big for merchandise.
Yeah.
For all the online stores and every business, they sell a coffee mug. Shows you how, again, popular coffee is. Like it's one of the number one things, like t-shirts are a coffee mug,
Right. Yeah, we're probably going to make a walking and talking coffee mug after this.
There will be one.
There's got to be, right?
There'll be like a coffee fruit bean there. Fruit bean.
Fruit bean.
I can't even imagine being
Fruit
that
or bean. It's like is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a coffee bean a fruit or a bean?
Did the chicken come before the egg? It's a question. I think the chicken came before the egg.
I don't know, man. That is a hard one. It's like
Had to have. How do you make the egg? I'm just saying. But I can't imagine being that very first person that found like a fruit and they're like, oh, my animals are going crazy on this, I might as well eat that. I just don't think I could do that.
Well, you were saying, or we were reading about it being like something that you just snack on, right?
Yeah.
I could see that because like there's definitely still stimulants, like types of fruits, I suppose, that you can snack on, and they're meant to keep you alert. I don't know.
Do you do the chocolate covered
beetle nuts
coffee
in Taiwan
beans ever?
What's that?
Chocolate covered coffee beans? You ever
Oh
do
yeah,
those?
exactly. See,
Those are great.
There you go.
So good.
Yeah.
I
Very
could
good.
eat a million of those and it's not great, you know? I'm just like popping them like those energized gummies I had this morning.
Right. Yeah, I can
Like
tell.
they're candy. I'm like, oh, let's go. I'm like, what are you doing to me right now? You're changing my game up here. Yeah, coffee's so good. I'm just saying it's so good. Frappuccinos too?
It is. What else is there to say about coffee? I suppose that you can enjoy it all day long.
Yeah, 'cause we're down to like the last 10 minutes of our walk right now.
It's meant to stimulate your mind and give you the opportunity to socialize and be in community, and a way to kind of like have a third place where you can connect. I think that's probably the reason why I took off and did so well in so many different places. It's affordable,
Portable, on the
but
go.
it's also a way to have a third place. Not just a bar where you kind of like get drunk and
It's
get
cost
fat.
affordable too.
It's a place where you can actually like have, I suppose, pastries do that. So you still have
the sweets
the sweets if you want them, but you know, if you don't and you want to just kind of like
and whipped cream too.
do something healthier, then you just have a cup of coffee or an espresso and you socialize, you know? And it's like a summit. You talk about philosophical things and
Get
you know,
in there.
read a book, and
Yeah, reading a book is big
good.
for libraries and
it's
stuff
good.
too.
Coffee may have single-handedly saved the bookstore. I don't know.
Could have. I mean, they're not doing that well, but you did save it for a while, I would say. Barnes & Noble will tell you one way. But did you see like that it was actually outlawed for a while too, in like the 17th
Coffee?
century? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was a stimulant.
Hot drinks, right? Or-
Yeah. But I
maybe
know, like,
that
I think it was
was
like
alcohol, I
Sweden
don't know.
was doing it, and then we were talking about it here too, because it was like, oh, this is gonna get you all wired up and mess
Right,
with your, of course, mental capacity. And
Well, it definitely does that. I mean, look
It
at
does.
you, look at me. Like
I know.
we're crazy walking and talking.
you want to cross the road here? We'll go
Yeah.
that way because we got to cross the road anyway. So
That's it.
yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place right now too. I think I had a lot of coffee today.
You're wired. for
I'm wired
sure.
a little bit. Oh boy.
Making a scene.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, that's
Good.
why. That's why it's interesting. Like
It's a
that,
good scene.
that NeuroGum stuff is like, because it has the caffeine and it has like calming factor stuff too.
Yeah.
To center you and focus you in and all that. So I'm not doing
Vitamins.
ad for NeuroGum, but you know.
Hey, man.
And then of course pre-workout powders.
cross-pollinate.
Yeah, I'm gotta cross. You know, but the pre-workout powders, energy drinks, all of that for the gym when you're working out. Creatine, they put like green coffee extract in that too.
Uh-huh.
They put in your whey protein sometimes. So like that stuff is like putting everything for workout regimens too to give you that boost.
Yeah.
So it's not just like socializing, they're also using it again to stimulate you to push through and get bigger too and gain weight and put muscle on.
Yeah, I think they're putting caffeine in a bunch of stuff now, right? Like the energy drinks sort of opened up a
Whole
whole
world.
new like world of like beverages and ways that you can use, and not just coffee, but like caffeine itself in other applications. But I don't know how safe it is or how healthy it all is, but
Watch
I
your-
prefer a cup of coffee. I would
Yeah.
just prefer having a black cup of coffee. I know like the milk is a big part of it, right? Like frothing the milk and doing all these
Frothing that milk.
different
Ooh, I love frothing milk.
other types of ways to enjoy it. But personally, I don't need it cut with any sugar. I'm good to just do the black version of it.
Straight up.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like will not do it that way though too. People be like, no way, I
Yeah.
need something in there. And it's funny, I think back in the day, it used to be like, it was weird if you did put stuff in there. And now it's like the complete opposite. Like
Right.
people be like, we're drinking that black? I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
I
totally
just
awesome.
smelled some beans. We just walked by another place. Was that Blue Bottle?
Yeah, not yet. We're almost there. It's a different
No.
place. We're almost there. We are 5 minutes away.
Nice.
I feel like we,
Freshly brewed happiness. There you go.
yeah. I feel
Another
like we
spot
shot
right here.
here on it. And nobody wants this, maybe.
Possibly. I mean, we're close. But I think this is like one of the best stretches for coffee in LA that I've seen, because you've got all these options. There are places that are ice cream. There are places that are like mom and pop, kind of like small businesses, but then you got the corporate option as well.
Yeah, the corporate
if you need
option's
something
always
quick and reliable that you know what it's going to be.
So who always wins? End of the day, who wins? Big corporate coffee or small mom and pop coffee? Who wins?
Whoever's faster, I gotta say. And sometimes, they got all these like online orders now.
That's the biggest thing.
And
yeah.
it slows everything else down for the people who are just want the most basic thing. I hate to say it, but I've gone to Starbucks so many times and they didn't even have a cup of coffee. They're like, "Can I do an Americano for you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess, but
can you please?
You guys don't have brewed coffee?" And they started doing this like single serve Keurig style thing. I'm like, I can get that at home.
No,
pour it over for me. I'll wait.
Grind those beans, roast those beans.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Not trying to hate on anybody, but it definitely has changed in the last 5 years or so. But
there's also some like hate that comes with those. You're waiting for it to be, or you order it ahead of time, because if it's not ready, people get mad sometimes.
Oh, really?
I see people at Starbucks mad, like, "Where's my coffee?"
There's no call for that.
Also stealing your coffee too. That happens too.
Really?
Yeah. Where you're like, yeah, I've gone into Starbucks multiple times where my coffee's just not there, and I go, "Hey guys, if you just check in, see where you guys are at." Like, "Oh, we made that a long time ago. It's gone. I'll make you a new one. Someone took it."
Oh man.
So coffee thieves are on the rise.
Coffee theft.
Coffee theft is not a joke.
It's not a victimless crime.
Not at all. I'm watching you coffee thieves out there coming after me. If it says Brian on there, leave that cup alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing.
Because like the baristas have this like...
designs and...
Yeah. I've seen some pretty interesting artistic designs in my foam before. And some things that are not even, like...
How do they do it sometimes? Like, they do these designs, like, how did you make that
PG-13
flower? Oh, yeah. There was like this coffee truck that would come to set when I was working on a job, and they would make
Java the Truck?
Java the Truck, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That place is great.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Java the Truck is so cool. I just love them. They do a great job. But they do have all these portable coffee trucks now that are everywhere.
Yep.
Pull right up, come right up to your door, and give you your fix. Just saying, they're everywhere.
Pretty great.
I love it. I think it's interesting how it revolutionized as it moves forward, because they have to stay in the game. You have to keep evolving.
Yep.
With all these different, like we're talking about this whole episode, like gum and 5-hour shots and energy drinks. So you got to find a way to stay relevant.
Yep.
And with a coffee shop on every corner, how do you stand out? How do you
do something. Your foam artwork has to be like tip top.
Right? You gotta be the best foamist in the business right there.
Yeah.
I think Blue Bottle Cafe, right here, we're popping up right here.
There's the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf across the street too.
And this is Blue Bottle right here.
There it is. All right, well, I guess we're here. I guess we made it.
We made it, guys. Thanks for being here and Walking and Talking.
We're walking and
See you next
talking
week.
and walking
See you next
and
week. Take
talking
care.
and walking and talking.